What is up, guys? Fado82 coming at you today with a look at ladders in Rust. They're not in the main game yet, but they should be this Thursday, and we're on the Rustopia dev server. So let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. This is a huge game changer. The most important things you want to be aware of are that the ladders are default blueprints. You can craft them right out of the gate. They cost 300 wood per ladder to make, and they can be placed on rocks as well as on buildings, as well as on the side of buildings. The biggest thing, guys, is they're not affected by the tool cupboards, so you can place them inside the building blocked areas, and this is going to be a huge game changer for how players interact with the landscape and how they raid bases. And I've gone ahead and built a mock rock base up here. Say that one a few times, guys. A mock rock base. I almost said rock mock base. But anyways, I built a base up here on the rock. We're going to go ahead and take a look at it. And we're going to go ahead and climb up the ladders. So rock bases that were the bane of existence, and people were very butthurt over rock bases for a long time now. They're going to be very happy that the ladders are in the game, guys. So you can stack the ladders on top of one another. Be aware of that. It's pretty cool, but you don't necessarily have to. If you get to a point in the rock that's a little bit too tough, you can actually move the ladder and place it on a particular part of the rock that's different from where you were. They don't necessarily have to be layered right on top of one another. I was able to do it with a ladder over here. We'll place another one just to get up here, and you'll notice we scaled up that rock in no time. When you're on the ladder, guys, you can still manipulate your tools. You can still use the weapons, so be aware of that. We're now at the top of the rock, and if we want to go to the top of the base, we can do that as well. So in no time, we have scaled a rock base. No need to build a messy raid tower. We're now at the top of the base. If I can just manage to jump up there, we could now hatchet our way into it, or we could have tried to get through one of those windows down there as well. You can go back down the ladders, guys, so it's not a big deal. We can break our way into the window here. So it really is going to really forever change the way that raiding takes place, especially that you can use it inside the building allowed and building block areas. The ladders are not just for building up to bases. You can also use them to get around the landscape in different ways. So places that previously were inaccessible, you may now find that with ladders you can get to, or you can make your way up to bases in a way that is different than before. So you may have had a base that used a geographic location to its advantage, and now, guys, when you're raiding it, you can actually use ladders to get up there in a different way and plan your attack from a different direction. You'll notice here that I'm sort of building up, doing some free building, and just kind of building, going up a rock face here that otherwise we wouldn't be able to necessarily get up. So the elephant in the room here is, what does this mean for base designs? What does it mean for people trying to mitigate against raiders? And really, you know, base designers are just going to have to adapt to it. That's what Rust is all about. It's all about adapting, and I'm guessing something will be done similar to this sort of very rudimentary thing that I did here, where I built sort of a ledge and put some defensive barricades up here. I would have normally put some on the bottom as well, but I kind of wanted to show off how the ladder would be placed. So in a case like this, guys, you know, it's going to prevent somebody from putting a ladder straight up their base in the matter of less than a minute. So it does kind of impede that progress of building straight up the base. So I think base builders are just going to have to adapt. I don't think it's going to be necessarily a terrible thing, but you're going to have to learn how to defend against these ladders. When you're on your base and when you're defending from your base, the ladders, you know, you can shoot them down. They do take only a few hatchet swings to get rid of. You'll notice if we go ahead and hit it, that it only takes a few hatchet swings, so it's not a big deal at all. It takes about 4 hits to get a ladder down. Shooting at it would be comparable. You're looking at 2 to 3 shots, the ladder's gone. So they are wooden right now. I'm not sure if we'll have different ladder types in the future. It doesn't really matter if there is or if there isn't, because they're still awesome, and it's a really great feature. So guys, hope you like this first look at ladders in Rust. I can't wait to see this in action in the wild, and really enjoyed making the video as always. This is Fado82. Peace.